Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good to be back. I was out of order here because I was in a bipartisan meeting with the Speaker talking about a debt commission, and I hope that that is going to be part of the path forward that we are dealing with government funding and our long-term debt. But I want to move quickly, but I want to follow up on some of Chairman McHenry's line of questions and remarks. And I'm not going to belabor the whole situation where we've had public documents that you've given us on our request that's been out there for over 7 months. No real information except for that which was FOIA'd by the public. Our request simply seeks to obtain information to better understand the black box of the SEC's activities on climate-related measures and its rulemaking authority. And you had said in your own remarks, quote, based on authorities granted by Congress. Well, I dispute the assertion that you've been granted that authority in this particular case, and we are a co-equal branch of government, and this is routine congressional oversight. So let's talk a little bit about the commission vote for the climate request. When Chair McHenry asked, have you scheduled a vote for the commission? I did not hear an answer on that. Or when will a vote be scheduled? I did not hear an answer on that. There's 13,000 emails and documents we've been told that are ready to be produced, but are being held up by a provision within the Exchange Commission, 24C, Exchange Act, sorry, I should say. It requires a vote of the SEC commissioners, is your assertion, or the commission's assertion. Lawyers differ on that, and it's my understanding that you claim that you don't have the votes necessary on the commission. But Mr. Gensler, I want to ask you this. Are you personally ready to vote yes to produce these documents to this committee?
We continue to work with your staff and continue to work. We have voted as a commission on the, I think they're called transcribed interviews of...
This transcribed interviews are very different than the documents that we have requested. I'm asking you, not about the commission. Are you voting yes, and will you vote yes on giving that information to our committee as requested?
Again, as I've said, I truly believe in the oversight of this committee.
Yes.
Working with the committee to
yes or no?
Working with my fellow commissioners, and we're...
I want to know what you are going to do, not speaking for anybody else. You.
Again...
Yes or no?
Sir, again, we're working through this at the commission level.
Come on.
And with...
All right,
with your
this is
staff.
ridiculous. Okay, so let's assume your answer now is no. So what have you done to try to produce a vote of any sort? Are you talking to your fellow commissioners? Are you whipping them? Are you asking them to vote for that?
We have ongoing discussions. We, of course, have to have it one-on-one because of the Government and Sunshine Act.
All right. Frankly, we've been pretty cloudy over here on the congressional side. I mean, you're fulfilling FOIA requests, but you will not give that same information to Congress. That's a problem. So under 24C, the delegated authority by the commission allows you to do those FOIA requests without a vote of the commission. Seems to me maybe we need to help you out. Does that seem reasonable? Because here's our problem. What happens if you never get the votes? What's your plan? Ignore Congress?
We're going to continue to working with you.
What is your plan? Because we've got a plan. The chairman outlined the plan. And it begins with a P and ends in oxy, and it's not a real fun word that any of us want to fulfill.
Again, we're continuing to work and trying to get you documents on a regular basis.
But you are not. You are giving us publicly available documents. That is not the role of oversight. So, okay, so are you open to legislation that would clarify that the SEC is not required to have a full commission vote to comply with the requests for Congress or in Congress or this committee?
Again, I'd have to have staff look at the legislation. We'd give technical assistance as we give it on other provisions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't need your technical assistance because so far the technical assistance has gotten us nothing. So, well, I enthusiastically support the chair's discussion of using compulsory process. And it's shameful that you're hiding behind this 24C process and that the commission is. And we are going to have to remedy that, apparently, based on your lack of cooperation. One last quick question. Did you ever receive a memorandum or agency document in writing assessing the Supreme Court's decision on West Virginia versus EPA on the SEC's rulemaking authority?
I know that we've had discussions. I don't remember any memo. I've read the.
I'm going to ask you to
I've read the
follow up. My
actual-
time has
I've read the
expired.
Supreme Court
Gentleman's time's
opinion.
expired.
We're going to have you follow up in writing with that, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Thank